The instant she declared he held greater value than I ever did. I didn't lash out, cry, or even blink. I stood still, staring at the woman who once whispered her dreams to me beneath midnight skies. Now she exalted a man whose smile lingered far too long when my back was turned. And when she demanded, apologized to him or we're finished, a strange calmness took hold inside me, like a raging storm suddenly dying into silence. 3 years of marriage, 6 years of shared history. Our lives had been woven together like music, chaotic at times but beautifully balanced. I once believed her laughter was genuine. I once trusted it. Then he appeared. Her so-called best friend. The kind of man whose embraces lingered beyond what friendship allowed. Whose eyes clung to her lips when she spoke. At first I stayed quiet. I refused to play the role of the jealous husband. But respect has a scent of its own. And his reeked of boundaries crossed. It wasn't one glaring betrayal, but 1,000 small cuts. The laptop slammed shut in the middle of the night. Messages whispering, "You're my sanctuary forever." A sudden change in her phone's passcode. Matching bracelets I never thought to question. A hotel charge she dismissed as an error. I never confronted her. I just absorbed it, storing the pain like poison bottled for later. The breaking point came during a heated argument. I finally faced him, and he smirked, eyes sharp with arrogance. "She's already chosen me," his silence seemed to say. And she had. Without a flicker of hesitation, she stood at his side. That night I walked away. I left the house, the keys, the life I had built with my bare hands. My weapon became silence. For 4 long days, I wielded it mercilessly. She called, texted, cried outside my door. I answered nothing. Silence unsettles, and desperation breeds mistakes. So I began digging. An old friend at her bank revealed she'd secretly opened an account 6 months earlier, funneling in $18,000. She was preparing her escape, never realizing I'd be the one to leave first. I watched as she spun her lies, telling friends I was paranoid and unstable. I let her smear me, let them misjudge me. In their ignorance, I found my leverage. His name was Jason, a realtor by profession, a snake by nature. Years back, we'd crossed paths in business. He tried to cheat me with falsified documents that cost me dearly. I reported him, and his license was revoked. He never knew it was me who ended him. And now here he was, sitting at my table, eating my food, touching my wife. This wasn't just infidelity. It was unfinished business. My first step was leverage. Her secret account was laughably easy to crack. Her password, Melody04, predictable as ever. I captured screenshots of transfers, messages, all of it, and packaged them into a file I titled Loyalty. Then I turned my focus to Jason. A friend in property law tipped me off. 2 of his recent deals bordered on fraud. I sent an anonymous alert to the board. Disguised as a client, I baited him into sending me forged listings, recording every word. Those recordings went straight to his victims. On the 4th day, she finally broke. Sobbing outside my apartment, she begged. I let her in, held her hand, pretended to forgive. Then I slid the file across the table. She flipped through the evidence, screenshots, transfers, messages, and the color drained from her face. I told her I wouldn't destroy her reputation, as long as she left quietly. No alimony. No demands. Just the truth laid bare. She didn't argue. Her silence said everything. She walked away without a word. The final act was Jason. He called, spitting threats and venom. I agreed to meet him at a diner, neutral ground. He swaggered in, brimming with false confidence. I arrived with nothing but composure. Sliding a flash drive across the table, I told him it held proof of 12 victims, fraudulent sales, forged documents. "You'll be lucky to peddle junk on a sidewalk when this is over," I said. His face went pale. I leaned closer and delivered the last blow. "She was never yours. You were just the spark she used to burn herself down." Then I stood and walked out without looking back. 6 months have passed. She's living with her sister now. Jason's license has been revoked once more. And rumor says they've parted ways. People often ask why I'm so calm, why no bitterness lingers. But revenge isn't born from rage. It thrives in clarity. That clarity arrived the moment she told me he meant more. In a way, she was right. He did mean more to her. But to me, he was nothing.